Amazing. Okay. So if I haven't met any of you before, my name's Anastasia Adam, and doTERRA has been part of my life for a few years, but I'm going to share a little bit about me soon. If you've got an oil or you want to grab yourself a cuppa, just a quick drink or something, please do so. I was just sharing that I've got this beautiful blend. It's got a few different oils in it, but it does have spearmint, and I find whenever I just put some oil on that's got spearmint in it, it just grounds me, it just relaxes me, it brings everything back in, and it's a really good oil. I just have to smell it and I definitely feel the difference. So this isn't going to be one of the oils that we're going to go through today. Oh, hi Nick. I've got you. I was wondering, Jones. So I'm going to go through some oils today. Spearmint isn't one of those oils. Obviously, there's more oils that are available that can support your moods and your emotions, but I'm going to go through 4 of the top oils. They were the second order that I ordered after I got my original kit when I started with doTERRA, and they have supported mine and my family's moods and emotions so much that I would be doing an injustice if I wasn't sharing that with you. Okay, so welcome to the cast. Hopefully you've ran and got yourself a little cup of drink and you're nice and relaxed. So what we're going to go through today is about oils. However, there's obviously a lot more that what we can do to help relax and help to just de-stress ourselves every day. And I'm going to share some tips along the way of things that I like to do that really help and support me through stresses, through having young kids, through trying to balance running a business and kids at home, and just the everyday life of trying to be on top of stuff. Now, is the lighting okay? Let's check if the lighting's okay. If you need more lighting, I can turn some lighting on. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Can't see any chitty chat there. All right, so a little bit about me. doTERRA, I got introduced to doTERRA in a few weeks. It's going to be 5 years, so it's been quite a while now. And when I first got started, I had a friend of mine introducing me to doTERRA and the business opportunity. So I really got introduced by the business opportunity first, but she shared with me how I could use the oils to live a low tox life. And I had a 10-week-old baby, and I definitely wanted to reduce as many toxins in my house as I possibly could. And it just sounded really amazing to be able to be using these oils. So I got myself the Home Essentials kit and some fractionated coconut oil, which is what we use as a carrier oil. And as soon as my oils arrived, I kind of just shit myself a little bit. And I was really concerned about what have I brought into my house, and is it going to be safe for my 10-week-old baby? So I started Googling doTERRA, and I started searching and reading, and I just was actually blown away on how amazing the company was and how pure the essential oils were. So it took me a few days to go find all the old essential oils that I had in my house, and I did a bit of research behind those, and they all went in the bin because I realized how much toxins and rubbish are actually in those. This is me, and this is my second baby. This is little Yana, and we did a 1-night, 2-day trip to Western Australia. We went to a town a few hours out of Perth. We got up early one morning, jumped on an aeroplane, flew over. We had 2 workshops, one back to back, so one day and one the next day. And it was booked out of women that wanted to also learn how to support their families' emotions, how to support their families' health and wellness, and also about the business. So it was a big, amazing race, and it's the great thing about the business has been that I've been able to take my kids. So, soon after this photo was taken, I was still running this class and I was breastfeeding, and that's pretty much how the gig has gone down for me, and met some amazing people along the way, and really, really got to share these incredible oils. So if you're brand new to essential oils and you know nothing about them, you're probably wondering why essential oils and what are they? So I've got a couple of little pictures here for you to have a look at, and you can see the peppermint is magnified to see little oil sacs. So they are things that we all have. We even have them on our body, and inside those sacs are the oils, and they're obviously natural and they're safe for everyone in our family. Okay, they are really, really potent, especially when they're pure. Okay, and doTERRAs are 100% pure. You'll find that underneath every single bottle we have a little code, so you can search up the code and find out everything about the batch of oil that's in that bottle, which is really, really incredible. But how potent are they is something that people ask often. So 1 drop of peppermint essential oil, so say you put 1 drop in a cup of tea of warm water of peppermint, it's like you're having 28 cups of tea. So I generally just use a toothpick and swirl that into my water, because you don't need much. And that's where you'll find that you get really, really good value for your doTERRA oils, because you don't need to be using 10 oils in your diffuser, or 10 oils in your cooking, or 10 drops of oils in your food. You can literally use a drop or 2, and in most cases, even just, opening the bottle to breathe it in is going to really support your moods and emotion. A little bit over, you'll see that I have a graph of what oils are synthetic on the market today. And yes, you can definitely tell, I hear all the time when you open a doTERRA lavender that, oh my God, you can tell the difference. It's not musty, it's really, really beautiful and fresh. And half the time you don't even need to take the lids off to really get a good smell. So the thing is that doTERRA want to make sure that our oils are always tested and they're trusted. So they go through numerous testing by third-party companies to make sure that there's been nothing added along the way. So you won't find pesticides, herbicides, you won't find synthetics or any garbage like that. And this graph just shows you how many of those are on the market today. You'll see that really small slither, which has got CPTG. So that's certified pure tested grade essential oils. And that is a quality testing badge that doTERRA have created to put on their oils, because there is no other standard like the one that doTERRA have. So how do we use our oils? So the 3 main ways that we use our essential oils is aromatic, so breathing them in. So you can do that by taking the lid off and breathing it in. If you close your eyes, if you've got an oil near you, please just grab one and just close your eyes and take a deep breath in and just relax as you breathe out. And you'll notice the effects that the essential oil, just by breathing it in, can have on your moods and your emotions. And that's what we're here to talk about today. Okay. Other ways that you can use them to breathe them in is popping them into a diffuser. Just on my desk, I've got 5 or maybe 6 diffusers in my house. So I'm sorry, but there's a lot of them. This is the little Lotus diffuser. This one sits on my desk. And there's one in the kids' rooms, our room, the lounge room, and the spare room. A lot of diffusers. So I like to do that because sometimes one's feeling a little bit stressed. The whole house just might want the whole house to smell yummy, so I'll put that in the kitchen lounge room area. I need to focus and concentrate, so I'll put different oils in here. And in the bedroom, I'll be putting something to relax and help get it ready for bed. So definitely great to have a few different diffusers. Topically, so adding essential oils to your skin. If you can make roll-ons like this one that's got spearmint in it, and fractionated coconut oil. So you can either make your own, you can buy them from doTERRA already safely diluted for the whole family to use, or you can use your oil and fractionated coconut oil and just blend along as you go. So I've got like a little round thing from Kmart in my kitchen that hangs. It's got my oils, it's got fractionated coconut oil, and I just go as we need. Like if one of the kids has tummy ache or is feeling a bit nervous or stressed, I just grab and rub and we go. Adding it to your food. So flavoring your food's amazing. I particularly love putting a drop of lemon in my water, or tangerine, I'm loving right now as well. Any citrus oil getting into you every day. All citrus oils help to uplift us. So any citrus oil is really good to get into the body if you can add it in as food, right? So on each bottle, it tells you if you can add it, if it's food grade, or you can also Google doTERRA Australia or doTERRA, whatever country you're in, and the oil, like oregano for an example, but you don't want to be putting that into your water and drinking that because your mouth might burn. Okay, let's get on with the really fun stuff now. Okay, so these are the 4 main oils that I'm going to go through with you today: Balance, Lavender Peace, Citrus Bliss, and Elevation. Now you'll notice, I don't know what elevation it's got going on there. That's obviously a picture of an elevation from a different country, but you'll notice on your bottles when you have them in your home, they do have a little bit of a subheading to help you know what to use it for. So Balance, it's got grounding blend. Lavender Peace, it's got calming blend. Citrus Bliss as invigorating blend, and Elevation has, who knows what that writes, but it's a joyful blend. In our English, in English, it's joyful. So that's the 4 that we're going to be going through today. You can purchase these individually, or you can save around $50 if you get the 4 of them together. So this is what I added onto the loyalty reward program. So I went straight onto the loyalty reward program the month after I enrolled, and this is the very next thing that I get. And most of you that have enrolled with me, this is what I have always suggested for you to do, right? Okay, so here is some information to help you. We're going to go through one by one, but just to help you really have a look at feelings and what you can put towards those feelings, what oil you might want to reach to. Now, there's no reason why you can't use all 4 of them at the same time. You don't have to just go for one or the other. But I want to also share with you some ways that you can use the oils that you might not think of, but it would still support your family. So, let me move this little thing over. I don't know if you can see that, but it's annoying. So, Elevation. This is really an oil to use when you need a little bit of help with how you're feeling with yourself. I like to call it my little oil of self-confidence. I have a mum who used to really stress out when it was concert time for her daughter at dancing, and she started to use Elevation on the bottom of her child's feet before dancing, and she messaged me saying how much she couldn't believe the difference in the confidence that her little girl had when she went out on to dance every single time after that. But here's a little hack, right? I like to put a couple of drops of Elevation on the inside of the toilet roll. So when someone pulls the toilet paper, it just makes it smell amazing in there, and it makes them feel good. And it's really cute when they come out and they've just done their stuff and they've got this little happy smile. And I know it's because the essential oils that they have been breathing in when they're sitting into my toilet. And I quite often get, oh, your toilet always smells so amazing. And really, it's not that hard. I've got the oil sitting on the windowsill in the bathroom, and every time the toilet roll changes, which is generally me doing it anyway, I will pop it just a couple of drops on the inside, and it comes out and it smells absolutely amazing. Balance, and I've got a little question here or something in the chat. Yes, it's really nice. You got to try it, Nick. It's beautiful. So Lavender Peace and Balance are 2 oils that I started to use straight away, and I use them as my perfume, right? Lavender Peace, everyone likes to laugh, but I've had a few people agree. I think it smells like some kind of delicious chocolate, lavender chocolate or something. I don't know. It takes me back to a childhood of some little lolly that was kind of like chocolatey, but I don't know. It smells great. It's amazing. I just pop it onto my wrists. I pop it onto the back of my neck. Sometimes I pop it onto my chest. I really just, wherever I'm feeling like I need it on the day, I just go for it and pop it on. So anxiety is something that I have suffered with before. At one stage in my life, in my 20s, I stopped driving. I stopped going out. I would jump in my husband's car with him while he would go to work, because that's how severe my anxiety was. So since I've been using these oils, I have only had in 5 years 1 panic attack. And I'm so grateful for that, because I've obviously had some stress in my life that creates real fear in things. And using these oils has always just helped me. Even when I was pregnant with the youngest one, and pregnancy is something that really I get scared of and I'm feared of after losing my first baby, I just went to my oils. I would literally pop some, I would wake up not being able to sleep for hours, or I'd wake up really stressed or nervous, and I'd pop some Lavender Peace in my hands, and I'll just lay down and be breathing the oils in, just helping me go to sleep. It's just been world of difference to us in our family. Balance is another one. And I'll tell you a quick little story about Balance with my family. So my brother has also like depression and severe anxiety when it comes to social events, to the extreme. You might have seen one of these videos on my social media about him talking about it. that he would like almost throw up when we would go out to something, even if it had nothing to do with him. And he'll just get, you know, it was just really embarrassing for everybody involved. When I asked him to christen my youngest one, he was so grateful and absolutely wanted to, but he was really scared about how he was going to react in front of all those people. And I said, don't worry, we have got essential oils. You're going to be totally fine. So believe it or not, he added the balance onto his hands, he breathed it in, and he kept the oil in his pocket. And he did not have any panic attacks. He didn't like go to salivate. He didn't go to throw up. He was just amazing. And to this day, when he goes out to appointments, he's had surgeries, whatever it is that he needs to do, he takes balance oil and it's in his pocket 24/7 when he's out of the house. So that one oil has totally changed the way that my brother lives his life. And he doesn't have to be feared or scared of going out. It's just life-changing. My husband also has balance in his car. Being under a lot of stress from work, it literally just sits in the middle of his console and he just takes it out and uses it. And it's a really beautiful one. If you haven't smelt balance, it is an oil that like a man would be happy to put on him. Okay, so those feelings and emotions and all that stuff that come up really, really help a lot with balance. Citrus Bliss, it's just beautiful. It's a whole heap of citrus oils and you diffuse it, you pop it on, everyone's happy, everyone feels good, and it's really nice. Here's a little funny story. One day I had lavender piece in at night time to help relax everyone to go to sleep. And the next morning I just quickly popped on the diffuse and I totally forgot that I had lavender piece. And my husband, who's normally, you can probably hear some stuff going on in the background, is always up to something, is always out and about, just getting things done. He was just sitting on the couch going, I really can't be bothered today. And I just want to sit around. I was like, oh no, we got so much renovating to do. There's no way this is going to happen. And I remembered I had lavender piece in the diffuser. So I quickly went and put it all in a cup to use that night. I put water and I popped some Citrus Bliss in there just to help promote some physical energy back into him and get that mood up so he can get cracking, because I really don't want to live in renovating places my whole life, which has pretty much been most of it. So about the hot car effect, really interesting. Nick has asked, what about having the oils in the hot car? So Boy Truman, who is a triple diamond, presidential diamond in doTERRA, keeps his oils in the car all the time. And he said the effects of leaving it in the car is okay. And yes, it does get heated up, and we prefer not to heat our oils up, but you'll still get the amazing therapeutic benefits that you'll get from leaving him in the car. So from that day on, I've got a whole heap of samples in the back of my car to be able to give out to people, because he obviously is very intelligent, knows his stuff, has done a lot of research on essential oils, and I have just in trust in what he has shared with us, and therefore it seems to still be helping. Like anytime that Laz needs the oil, he uses it, and I don't think that it lasts long enough to worry. Like it doesn't sit in there for years, and yes, during summer, but it's sat there, it's been through there in summer and he's been using it and it's been helping him a lot. So that's all I can go on with my knowledge on it being in the car. This is me holding my balance in an aeroplane. I don't know about you guys, but you know, sometimes going onto aeroplanes, and especially when I'm not with my family and I've got a really early start, I'm going to fly back in the evening. It's just all the stress that goes around with it really, really can make me feel like I can't breathe and really just stress. So balance is always in my hands when I'm on the airplane, amongst things that will help boost the immune system like On Guard and lemon and frankincense, right? But balance is it's like in the bra kind of a thing, because I want it nice and close, and I will always put it on. And I've noticed a massive difference on my breathing in the airplane, which I also like to add some easy air, but we're not going over those. We're going over moods and emotions today. So having this beauty with you wherever you go, I think you can't go wrong. So here we're going to talk a little bit about taking control of your emotions and your health. Okay, oops, have I gone 2 pages? Or maybe not. Okay, so here is an image kind of putting the 4 oils into different categories, if you like, but it just shows you how they can also interline. So if you're feeling fatigued, right? Fatigue could be something that you need some oils to help calm, compose, invigorate, stimulate, motivate. So it just shows you if you're feeling no passion, well, maybe you need something to help lift you up, something to help make you feel cheery, something to help stimulate you. So you can look at reaching out to Citrus Bliss or Elevation. If you're feeling stressed, perhaps you're looking for a grounding blend, or you're looking for something that's a joyful blend, just to help alleviate and change how you're feeling. And we all know, you know, a smell can totally change the way that our brain's heading. Quite often, when I would be in the midst of, you know, feeling really stressed or anxious, you know, if someone would walk in with some type of food, it would, like, I would automatically, my senses would change, and I would focus on what is that I'm smelling, and it would change that line of thought my brain was in at the time. I can't tell you how many times when we were in our darkest days and just trying to learn to get day by day, and, you know, my mum would come with a warm meal, or a friend would show up with, a beautiful friend would show up with a delicious meal, or some hot cross buns or something like that, just to say hi and drop in. Like, that smell, our smell is so powerful. And without getting into the technical side of stuff, just being able to breathe these in and having them near us can really, really support our emotions. So here are the oils that you will find in balance: spruce, rosewood, frankincense, blue tansy. Have you seen blue tansy? It's like a little blue oil. It's so good. And fractionated coconut oil. So fractionated coconut oil is what doTERRA uses to dilute our oils, right? To make them safe for everyone to put on. So balance is an oil that you can just pop it on straight from the bottle, right? It's already got the coconut oil in it. And the great thing with doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil, you'll notice, is when you're mixing it, you'll see that it doesn't have that coconut smell. It's got no scent to it. And it also stays liquefied just like this. It just won't go hard like a traditional organic coconut oil. So frankincense, Dr. David Hill recommends we all use frankincense every single day. So using your balance will get you frankincense every day. Although frankincense, a bottle is about $130 retail, you can get it in these blends, right? You can get it in this oil, you can get it onto you, and you can use it. And that spruce is what really I find men love to use balance, because it just is that kind of, like, you know, manly kind of scent. Although it doesn't smell like a man, you have to smell it to understand. Now this is just breaking it down a little bit. Balance, feeling tense, feeling worried, you know that you can reach for that oil. Elevation, our joyful blend. Here are the oils that are in there. You'll notice that some of these oils are not available to buy on the market separately, so you just cannot try to recreate this blend. And others like sandalwood and melissa are extremely expensive. So getting your elevation blend allows you to get these oils, using these oils to help uplift you. Now, if you don't have elevation, but you do have tangerine, or you do have lemon myrtle or ylang ylang, these oils can help uplift. They're all oils to help uplift how you're feeling. So you can also reach for those oils as well. How cute is that little kid? All right, there again, we've got a little graph there. If you're feeling, I'm sure my husband knows that I'm doing an online class right now. So this is why you need your oils, right? You need your oils for situations like this. This is why I've got this in my hand. It's not the kids today, it's the husband. Can you hear all that noise? It's just insane. He's doing some drilling or something like that. So feeling hopeless or withdrawn, one of the books, I can't remember if it's the Modern Essentials book. These are good resources to get your hands on, or if it was the Oil Life book or the Emotions book. I'm going to go with the Modern Essentials book, because I remember reading it from one of the very first workshops just like this that I did, but in person. It wrote in there that if you've got very low self-esteem and you're feeling like you're not worthy and you're not good enough, elevation is the oil to reach out for. So you can search them up on the app as well. There's a Modern Essentials app. And if I enroll you, or you enroll with anyone in my organization, you get the free Dropley app, which is another app that can help break down these oils further and tell you how to use them more as well. Citrus Bliss. So Citrus Bliss is just so uplifting, and you can see why. Wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, tangerine. These oils, by the way, most of these oils like wild orange, and lemon and grapefruit have been used for centuries to help during times of depression. So what they would do was they would grind the fruit, and they would put the peel that has the essential oils on the outside over the fire, like over their fire pits, and they would breathe it in. They would breathe in to help with their hunger. They would breathe in to help with their emotions and mood, and just uplift things quite a lot. So if you know someone, older generation, ask them about these stories. I've learned about these from stories that people have shared with me during my essential oil workshop. So very, very beautiful to hear how much these essential oils have helped support people, and how they used to also grind them. They used to like just smash with rocks the peel to get the oils out, extract them, and they would put them on their skin to help when they got scratches and bites or skin conditions and stuff like that. Some really cool stuff that you can learn just by asking people who used to use essentials before they used to come into a bottle. And we've got here unmotivated, discouraged. That's when you want to be reaching for that. So, Citrus Bliss is just, as I said, I popped it into the diffuser. Hubby was up in about 20 minutes and he was ready to go out and get stuff done. It really just helps to make you feel motivated. If you're, wanting to work on your doTERRA business or any other business and you're feeling a bit like, oh, I'm just so not into this right now, pop some on your wrists. Pop some into your diffuser. Now, these 4 oils, we cannot ingest them, right? So you cannot pop these into your water. You cannot pop them under your tongue. You cannot pop them into your food. These are to use either in the diffuser aromatically or topically, using them on you. Lavender Peace, this baby is so cute. This is the really beautiful oil that takes a little bit of the edge off lavender. So if you're not the lover of lavender, but you want to use it, this still smells like lavender, but I tell you, it's got that chocolate smell to it. It must be the vanilla bean that's in it that kind of reminds me of that choc. But this has been one of my saviors. It's in my bag with Balance all the time, and this is my daily perfume, right? I pop it on where I want to pop it on. I wear it. My kids want to use it. I let them put some on there. Goes into the diffuser with some essential oil called Easy Air at night time to help relax the house and calm everyone down, and everyone's happy and mum's happy, and that's what's really, really important. So lavender is an oil that gets kind of brushed off quite easily quite often because we all know about lavender. It's not like I need to learn more about lavender, but there really is. It's a really soft oil, but it's a real powerhouse. So don't go past that. Once again, some really expensive oils that are in this, which makes it really affordable for you to get these oils into your hand, and not have to buy everyone individually until you're ready, or until perhaps you've accumulated some points on our loyalty reward program, and then you can actually just access these oils individually for free using your points that you've accumulated. So this is something that I want to bring back to your attention as well. Yes, these oils are absolutely amazing, but you cannot just be sitting on the couch in your sorrows and not having a shower and getting dressed and eating healthy food and moving your body and just sitting there and think, I'm going to grab my oil and it's going to save my life, right? We have to look at this as a holistic picture, and we need our oils to support us to be able to move forward. So we need to put this in a big grand scheme of things where you can get to somewhere that's going to make you feel calm and relaxed, where you can perhaps meditate for a few minutes, where you can take the time to take care of yourself. If it's just having a shower and getting out for a stroll, putting all those things together to help support your mood and your emotions are essential for good health. Our essential oils can support us. They have made a life of difference for me. They help to motivate me to move. They help to motivate me to have a shower. They help me to feel confident that I'm not going to just have a panic attack. They help me to feel confident that I'm going to get a good night's sleep so then I can feel better. But they are not going to just help me if I'm not willing to help myself. And, using the oils are going to help you want to help yourself, but you have to have it in your mind that you want to support your emotions, you want to support your mood, and create something, create a task, create a goal, and put in order what you're going to do. I'm going to pop my oils on in the morning. I'm going to pop some lemon in my water. I'm going to go for a stroll. I'm going to do some yoga with my kids. I'm going to meditate for 5 minutes. Or if you've got like a back-to-back schedule that's absolutely insane, consider reading a book like The Third Space. It tells you how to do all these kind of things in those really small moments in between all the tasks that you have for the day. It's a pretty good read. So just remember to take the time to use your oils, especially if you've got them at home. Open them up, even if you don't know what or for or how. Use them the time leading up to that time of month, during that time of month, the time where your kids are driving you crazy or you've had a fight with a friend. These oils can really help to support us, and then send some to your friend as well so they feel better. So the greatest medicine of all is how to teach people not to need it. I'm a true believer there's a place for it, absolutely. But if we can try to support ourselves, like for myself, I didn't reach for medicine. I didn't go down the medicine path. That I went through natural paths to help me with my anxiety, my grief, and all the things that I've had to encounter in my life. And therefore, I'm so honored that I want to teach you how to use them as well. So how do you get started? Okay, you're loving these oils. You want to know how to get started. You can literally just enroll with $35 and get these 4 oils as a mood management kit, just like that. And it gets ordered, it comes straight to your house. You can jump on, you can register yourself on my link, gets it straight to your house, and everything you need we can do face to face. I'm going to tell you about what you're going to get when you enroll as well. But there's a few other options. This is a kit that I enrolled with called the Home Essentials Kit. It's got the top 10 essential oils, plus I added a fractionated coconut oil. It's got the diffuser, but it doesn't have these mood management oils. I added them onto my next month order. Now, you don't have to order every month with doTERRA, but the smart people do, because you get rewarded really well. I've got about $800 worth of points sitting in my account that I've accumulated since December, and I'm just going to be getting a whole heap of amazing oils with those. So what I can share with you is the other fave is this Nature Solutions kit. It's got 2 of the mood management oils. It's got the top 10, a few other fancy and amazing ones, hormone ones to help with headaches, but you also can use it to start living a low tox lifestyle, right? So hand wash, toothpaste, a rub to help with those muscular aches and pains, and you get a really pretty little box. Here's a few other different kits as well that, you know, might reach out to you. It's really important that you find what is good for you. The emotional aromatherapy kit is one that people reach for quite often as well. So it's got all the emotion oils. We'll run another class on those oils. That's not today's class. And here is some really fun, these are some new kits. So Bedtime Bliss, help with bedtime. It's got the lavender piece in there. It's got balance in there to help really, you know, get that happening for the nighttime sleep. You've got an active sports essential oil workshop, essential oil box there. Seasonal essential wellness box, excuse me. This is the popular one at the moment, and you get the hand sanitizer. So people are loving that. And the gourmet cooking box as well. If you love cooking, these are the oils that you want to get. Now, you got to decide when you're enrolling if you want to be a customer or an advocate. Now, you can upgrade into an advocate later, but I wanted just to give you a quick snapshot of what you can earn with doTERRA. And this month, I've got a blog coming out. It's scheduled in to come out. So you can learn a little bit more about the doTERRA business opportunity if it calls you. But here are some incomes that you can earn when you're building a doTERRA business. When I started, Satira was a baby. When I had Yana, my business was gold, and 12 weeks after I had little Yana, so I had the 2 at home, I was on my own with them, all my workshops with them, my business went to platinum, and then 2018 in September, my business went to diamond. So there's still a lot more that you can earn even than that, and these figures are a month. So one of my good friends who introduced me into doTERRA hit presidential diamond as well, and there's many others that have. So there's a few different ways that you can earn with doTERRA. So you earn 5 or 6 different ways to earn commissions, and they get paid weekly and monthly. So if you enroll someone today, say the Home Essentials Kit and a fractionated coconut oil, next week you'll get $50 for that. So it's really rewarding, right? You can easily cover your cost of running your business and start making some money as well. But that's a whole different class. I'm not going to go too much into that today. Here I've got some other classes coming up. These might be of interest to you. You can either on Insta, you can jump into my linked tree thingy in my bio, or over on Facey in the event, you'll find these essential oils and babies, daily habits. There's an oil experience where you get samples of oils. You get to run through a week class with me online, and there's essential oils safely as well. So you can register for those. If you're ready to enroll today and you have not yet enrolled, you're not enrolled with anyone doTERRA, I have my own unique link where you can go and register. And that way I can support you with all the things that I have to offer as well. So bonuses that you're going to get one-on-one Zoom wellness consult with me. So we get to sit over half an hour, an hour. It's totally up to you to dig deep into why you want to use essential oils and doTERRA products and how we can support them on daily habits. 4-part email series, and within there is so much goodness. There's ebooks, 150 ways to use your top 10 oils, and a starter book, so you know how to start with using your oils and where to get all these like little rollers and fun stuff. There's oil camp. So oil camp runs every month. We have a completely new Facebook group. You get a prize at the end if you complete it. There's 15 units, there's testimonials, there's how to set up your loyalty reward program if you want, and information on all the oils. You're going to love that. We also have access to my members hub, which you get your password so you can log in. It looks a little bit like this. So you can see recipes, some information on babies, essential oils, a whole heap of stuff, and it's always getting updated. You get a free Droply app. You also get free access to my VIP group on Facebook as well, where we have giveaways, we have lots of information, how to, teach you how to make your own DIYs and heaps of stuff as well. And these are not going to be here forever. These are free bonuses with anyone that enrolls with any of the kits that you just seen available. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining. There's 3 things in life: your health, your mission, and the people that you love. Thank you so much for taking your time. Just send me a message. Let me know if I can help you or if you got any questions. And I will be in contact with you guys soon.